These are the all Aussie made AOS Tracker Dome swags. They're an awesome quality swag. I'm going to show you all the features. Let's check them out.
Hit it.
Hey guys, Ben from Snowies here today, and I've got set up behind me the AOS, or the Aussie Outback Supplies Tracker Dome swags. Now, these are all Australian made, sewn, cut and designed in Perth, WA. They're an all Aussie product, and they are made to a really high standard. Investing in one of these is not just investing in your camping lifestyle, it's investing in the next generation's camping lifestyle as well, because these are going to last more than one lifetime. They're made with really high quality materials. We'll jump straight into the fabrics now, and the most important element, which is this canvas. This is a really thick, durable canvas. It's got quite a stiff feel to it. It's got a plain weave. This is what's going to make your swag last a lifetime. It's 14 ounce weather and rot proof Australian made canvas. It's all being put together with a high quality coarse spun cotton thread as well, and there's nylon bindings around the sides here. Up underneath that, we've got a few Velcro tabs to hold things in place, and we'll have a look at the mesh in here. Now, this is also a really high quality mesh. It's quite a durable mesh, much thicker than what you would see in most tents. It's got almost a rubbery feel to it, but it certainly doesn't feel like you're going to get anything snagged or ripped in there. Now, AOS claim this to be both mosquito and sandfly proof, and it feels really strong. It's going to put up with a bit of pressure, so you're not going to get tear spots in these like you would a lot of the cheaper mesh that you find in other swags and tents. Moving inside, we've got a mat down the bottom here that has a removable cover. There's a removable zip cover on the top of this, and this is Australian made 70mm foam as well. Now, this is the sort of foam that you're not going to need to upgrade when you buy one of these swags. A lot of basic swags will have a foam mat in there, and it packs out really quickly, doesn't last very long. This is a really high quality foam, and it's going to give you a good night's sleep for many years to come. So don't worry about upgrading the foam mat inside your AOS swag just yet. Moving on to the poles, just around the end of the swag here. Now, this is sort of underneath, and we'll look down at the base here. These are pre-bent alloy poles. There's two of these, one at the head end and one at the foot end. And there is also a second pole which sits in this sleeve here. This is a composite pole, or one of the sort of black fiberglass poles. It's got a bit of flex to it. And at the ends, you've got a few alloy components. This is a little bottle opener that features on the awning of the swag here, and also guy ropes that also have a little carabiner clip, so easy to remove, and just a nylon guy rope there as well. And the zippers used throughout the swag are a number 10 continuous coil zipper. They've got really easy to use sliders on it. They move really smoothly, even when it does get dusty. And that's the same size zipper used for both the flap along the top, the vents in the end that we'll show you shortly, and also the little sleeves here that the poles are actually contained within. So all of the poles, including this pre-bent pole that goes over the top here, are all contained within a sleeve like this, and it's the same number 10 zipper. Before I go any further, I will just mention the bag. Now, this is a synthetic bag that comes with the swag. They're oversized, so they're made to fit the swag with a bit of bedding inside, but they're a durable product that is going to keep your swag reasonably waterproof if you've got it on the roof of your car. You've got a bit of a flap over the zip there. Most important thing though is you also get a bottle opener included with your bag for your swag. Now, there's two sizes available in the Tracker Dome. The King Single, which is a 214cm long swag. Now, these are the dimensions of the mattress, 214cm and 85cm in width. And the double to my left here, which is a 116cm wide mattress, but is also the same length at 214cm, and heights vary a little bit. Now, the double is 83cm high at the head end, and that tapers down to 48cm at the foot. And the King Single here, 77 high at the head end here, and that tapers down to about 39cm at the foot end back there. And in terms of weights, about 10 kilos for the King Single, up to about 12 kilos for the double there. Do a bit of a walk around the outside. We'll have a look at the double. Starting on this side here, as we saw before, we've got this flap here that goes over the top and is doubled over at the head end here with this flap for full weather protection. If we did want to open this up and allow a bit of ventilation, we can grab this top section here and just fold it back. We could do the same on the other side. I can't quite reach the other side yet. But this just folds back and allows this mesh panel that runs from here right across to the other side. So if I was on the other side, they'd be able to pull that right back and push this right back over this way to create a vented spot over the top of my head here, while we've still got this protection here if we like. Furthermore, you can unzip this top canvas panel altogether to create a full mesh inner. So I won't be able to reach quite over the other side here, but you can see that can fold all the way back. We can roll this top panel right back here, tuck it down at the foot end, and we've got a full mesh inner here. Before I crawl inside, I just want to show you some of the other features on the outside. We'll come around to the head end here. We'll just push this panel of fabric back again, and we can see that we've got this kind of sort of shaded awning here. There is a stiffener pole that runs across the top of the awning here to give this a bit more sort of space and sort of make it nice and taut. So we've got a little bit of space under here for storage, and this panel at the end here is openable for both the outside and the inside. So we can zip that completely open for access inside the swag. And we've then got a little bit of space just outside here if we want to. I guess we could reach a stove if we've got it far enough away from the swag. That's got an internally adjustable canvas panel as well, so we can open that up for ventilation. What we're looking at here is a mesh panel. We'll show you that when we get inside shortly. So just come around to the back of the swag, bearing in mind that all the features you see on the double here are the same as the king single. So this is exactly the same as the other side. We've got this flap that folds back. We've got the mesh panel here. We can unzip that all the way to the foot to expose the mesh panel underneath and roll this panel right back if we want to the foot end here. Underneath the foot end, we've got another little sort of semi-protected vestibule here. There's just one pole at this end that features here. It's a hoop pole that's in underneath here, alloy hoop pole. That's in another one of those zippered sleeves. There is a mesh panel at the end here as well. Now we can't open this from the outside, but there is an internally adjustable canvas panel in there that we'll show you shortly, so you can create ventilation at the foot end. Now, one other feature that's quite unique to AOS swags are the clips that they use. Now, these are sewn in clips. They do also have a D buckle here, so I'm not sure what you would use it for, but for attachment points, I suppose. But these are a really high quality steel clip. If we squeeze these red bits in on the side, the clip undoes, and it's almost a bit like a seat belt almost, but really smooth operation, really easy to undo, much simpler than a lot of the plastic side release buckles, and they're not going to break anytime soon. They're really tough clips. So we'll crawl inside the swag now, or at least open it up to show you what it's like inside. So I've unzipped the other side there now, so I can roll this panel right back here. Just sort of roll it up and tuck it down here if I like. You can't really peg it down, so you're just gonna have to leave it tucked up either outside or just inside the swag there. We'll push this panel forward on the front here so we can see a full mesh inner there. We can now unzip this. The zips feature not right at the end, but part way down here. If we unzip this, it goes right to the base on both sides. So we unzip that all the way to the base, and we've opened the swag right up. While I'm down at the foot end here, I'll show you the vent that features down here, so we can finally get some light in here and see what's going on. But you can see that there's this vent here with a zipper that opens up, and that then gives us airflow through to that foot end of the swag there. There's mat inside here with that zipper that runs right around 3 sides of the mat, so we can easily zip that. It's not trying to slide the foam from one end right down. It's a whole cover that goes, or the zip goes right around 3 sides of that mat there. And as we move up to the head end here, we've got that second vent that I mentioned. We can have a look up under here. We can see we've got a few zips. The first zip is what opens up that end completely, so we can see or we access outside the swag. The one just inside that is the canvas panel that we can undo, roll down, and just leave the mesh panel open. We can tuck this down underneath the mat there if we like, and we've then got ventilation. So if we've got this open, the top done up, and the foot vent open as well, we've got a full mesh kind of dome that we can sleep under. One other thing I want to show you at this end before the last few features is there's actually 7 different storage pockets that you've got inside the tracker dome here. I'll just zip this up and out the way. So across the end here, we've got a mesh panel. Now this is divided into 5 sections, 6 sections, sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 little storage pockets here. And on top of that, on each side, one here and one back over this side here as well, is a little mesh pocket in the actual mesh section of the swag here. So lots of sort of organization options, so you can keep keys, phones, torches, head torches, whatever you like at hand without it getting lost during the night. One other thing I want to mention on the outside, it's a bit hard to see, but up underneath here is a zippered pocket. It runs the full width of the swag. If you roll from the head end when you pack it up, this is what you see first when you do that. That's a storage pocket for your poles and your pegs and things, so you've always got a place to store those poles and pegs. If you're not using them, they can stay in that pocket. Quite often you have to put the poles inside the swag. If you forget to put them in there before you roll it up, then you've got to pack them somewhere else, but with that pocket there, you'll never forget it. One other tip, when you get this swag, remove the mat give it a season, which means to wet the swag down completely so that all the seams sort of swell up and bed in to make it really waterproof. And by buying an AOS swag, you're supporting Australian made. And if you look after these guys, store them dry, keep them clean, they're going to give you and generations to come many nights of comfortable sleep in the outback. You can grab these online at snowies.com.au at our lowest prices every day. But if you've got any questions, let us know down in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel for our latest and greatest information, or check out some other videos like this one down here.